And if you thought you had a rough day at work, wait till you see this.
Yeah, today, a group of sheriff's deputies learned how to use the department's new tasers ahead of Mardi Gras. And as part of that training, they had to get zapped themselves.
Rachel Haley explains why.
Some of them went down quietly, others did not. But one by one, they all stepped up and did what they had to do. Did it hurt?
Yes, it did.
Sergeant Hugh Bleacher was one of 8 Orleans Parish Sheriff's deputies getting certified to use this type of taser Friday. Their morning started in the classroom.
What was the effect of the tasing?
OPSO's master instructor for tasing, Deputy Jerron Carter, reviewed some material. Then he talked about reporting use of force. Then he took the deputies to the mat.
Per policy, they are required to have an exposure.
He's smirking, but Carter says the more active part of the training does serve an important purpose.
If I decide to use this on a person, I know exactly myself what it feels like and when I thought it was a reasonable use of force option in that particular incident.
So, what does it feel like?
It felt like all my muscles was contracting at once. It was real tight, and I felt a lot of a warming sensation.
The sheriff's office actually got these tasers pretty recently. This will be the first Mardi Gras that deputies will be using them. Up to this point, they've had the option of using pepper spray. The tasers will replace it. Carter says they have some big advantages.
Based on the distance that we can employ these devices from, which is up to 40 feet effectively, it will limit the risk of the officers getting injured to affect an arrest.
After they took their turns on the mat, the deputies got a little bit of medical attention. Then later in the day, they practiced pulling the trigger themselves. Despite the pain, Bleacher says he'd do it again.
I think that the training is necessary, especially when we are out dealing with the public and we know the exposure of it.
Thankfully, everyone in the room is at least done with it for now. Rachel Handley, WWL, Louisiana.
That's a lot. All right. OPSO says all commissioned deputies will be trained on how to use these tasers. About 100 have gotten certified so far.